All right, welcome back to Full Sail University Dynasty here on College Football 25. It's our team builder dynasty that we play in coach mode. We usually just play offense, so we will not be, playing defense, or we usually just simulate the defense. We do have some recruiting to do before we get started here. And Jason Cheeseman, we're going after a guy with the last name Cheeseman in our other dynasty as well with Sam Houston. These guys have the deal breaker of championship contender, which we have a C plus and we need a B minus. We were fine before, so we're gonna see if we can get back next week and actually get that back above a B minus, because we were leading at least on Demarat. And we're real close on Hayward, so I don't really want to just take him off the board yet. And then there's some other guys, other 5-star guys we're leading on, including a linebacker, Dylan Glowinski. So should be interesting. As far as recruiting goes, anyway. Close to getting our Stephon Irving here as well. We only have like 5 hours we can spare. Let's put those on him. Let's see if we can get him. He's a 4-star left guard. We haven't scouted a lot of these guys too much, so I don't really know if they're any good. But we're going to be taking on UAB here. We are an 86 overall. So we will see if we can actually string a couple of wins together here, get that championship contender rating up a little bit. Go in here. We'll go Super Sim. And we will play all offense, which means we will be on the field to start. Go RPO bubble pop here to start. Jamie Joy, our quarterback, got benched last year, didn't play, but is the starter again this year. So Maragos is the running back. He's going to take the carry. He's going to break a couple of tackles. He's going to get out to the 50. 28-yard run there. Wasn't much on that play. What do we want here? We could go inside zone again. I know it's 2nd and 12, but had a nice run the last play, so yeah, only get 2. That's all right. Go Y Sail maybe. It's gonna be a throw to Chicolo. It's probably Chicolo, but we always call him Chicolo for whatever reason. Play action, looking deep for the tight end. It's gonna be tipped. And another handoff. We'll get 4 out of it. Gets us to 3rd and a little more manageable here. And that's an interception. Jamie Joy with the pick. Pick by the UAB defense, I guess. Would be a better thing to say. But it's a pick 6, which means our offense is going to be right back on the field. And that's part of the problem with starting Jamie Joy at quarterback. He just He tends to throw picks sometimes, but I don't like our other options at quarterback, honestly. I don't know that anybody is really going to play any better than he is. And gets us to a 3rd and 3. Go wide trail here, usually a play that works pretty well. And there's Pease over the middle, gets out past the 50. UAB has yet to touch the ball on offense, so not entirely sure how that's going to go when we get our defense out there to simulate the defense. Just going to check that down to Pease. Somehow he makes that catch. That was pretty tight coverage there. But somehow he's able to come up with that one. And looking for Pease again. You know, other than the interception so far, Jamie Joy is starting off pretty decently here. I don't think I mentioned it, but Mallory is in the game at running back now. One Mallory there, and I'm going to throw that to James over the middle. Gets us to a 3rd and 1. We're going to go with a direct snap. It's going to be Barnes now on the field at running back. And he is trying to make a move there and should have just maybe taken it forward for the 1st down. But it's going to allow us to settle for a field goal. And somehow the field goal is good. The accuracy maybe wasn't there, but field goal was good. And now UAB is... They punted the ball, so. Another handoff. It was an RPO, but he chose to just hand it off there. Of course, in coach mode, you know, you can't really, you're not controlling, you know, what they do, so. It was a quick throw and complete. We could go all goes here. There's a good chance we get sacked for a safety. But I'm going to sacked at the 1. Okay, I mean, that's coach mode for you. You're getting sacked almost immediately. That's not a great punt. Coverage was bad too. They have it at the 32. I mean, I'd be surprised they don't get at least a field goal. Probably ended up with a touchdown. If they got a field goal, I guess I can't be too upset about that. I mean, with the excellent field position they have, they probably should have had a touchdown. Could go with this swing pass I like to run sometimes. That's the end of the 1st. Okay. 10-3. I mean, the difference in the game is really the pick 6, right? We've controlled the clock. Couldn't finish our first drive, and we had the pick 6, and then we couldn't finish the 2nd drive. We had the field goal. So I feel like even though we're down, we are pretty well in control of this game. Go play action here, maybe. Looks like Rashid's out of the game. We got Bajan in there. Launching that one out, but it's incomplete. Just trying to avoid a sack at that point. And of course, now in real life, college football season has actually started, so that's nice. I know Wisconsin's playing Alabama today. That should be pretty good. Hopefully. Of course, Alabama might just blow out Wisconsin. Might not even be a game, but You know, hopefully there's something there. Rashid is back on the field now. We're gonna throw it to him. Gonna get a few yards out of it. There's a throw of Skaggs. It's gonna put Jamie Joy right at 100 yards passing so far. I'm gonna hand off to Mallory. He gets 3 more. Another throw to Skaggs. He picks up maybe about 4 yards there. Go curls here. Let's just hope we don't throw a pick. Throwing outside to Rashid. He got the first down. I mean, we're down to the 12-yard line here. And that's a catch. That's going to get us first and goal at the 1. I think we're going to go with a stretch play here. We got Mallory in the game. Running behind 2 tight ends here. Going to take it in for the touchdown. Let's go. Get this game tied up, assuming we made the extra point. Which, yeah, we did. Get pretty good field position to start here. The 46. Go play action here. We're not throwing the ball. And we're going to get sacked because we just don't throw the ball, which happens in coach mode all the time. He's actually going to throw it. It's going to be Chickaloo, who has 99 speed, and he's going to take it for a touchdown. Okay. Just like we drew it up, right? Absolutely, just like we drew it up. Go ahead and open my monster here. And I'd like to play several games this morning. Try to get through a good chunk of the season. I don't want to play into when college football actually starts, which is, noon Eastern time. So I do want to actually stop and have the opportunity to watch some college football. So I know Alabama, Wisconsin. I know a little bit later is Missouri and Boston College. I think they don't know what time they start. I think it's Missouri and Boston College. Should be a good game. Hopefully. Ohio State's got a bye week. They're not playing today. They want us to just run the ball and punt here. Okay. We'll go all goes again. We're up 17-10. I mean, if we don't pick this up, that's fine. But there's another deep throw to Chickaloo. He's going to make the catch. That's a touchdown. Gives us a 2-possession lead here. We're actually going to get the ball back with a limited amount of time here, about 25 seconds to go in the half. And there's James up the seam. We'll take a timeout. And it will be interesting to see who our quarterback is going to be next season, because this is Jamie Joy's last year. We'll call a timeout. It's Jamie Joy's last year, so I guess we could try to kick a 51-yarder here. This is probably a really bad idea. Yeah, that's I mean, at least we're up 2 scores. Into the third quarter now. But Jamie Joy's going to be gone. We got a couple of guys I know that are just... That's picked off. But no, it's not, because he didn't get a foot down in bounds. We got a couple of guys that are backups right now. I don't know if we're bringing in anybody in recruiting, because I didn't really look at recruiting too closely when I started streaming. I don't look at this Dynasty team outside of when I stream, so not sure if we're bringing in a quarterback, but it will be interesting to see who we're going to be able to start next year. I think Jamie Joy is the starter the rest of the season. I just don't think anybody else is. I mean, he's at the point where he's got some pretty high attributes and stuff. So he usually makes okay decisions, which, you know, in coach mode is pretty important. I mean, that would have been a good play there if he could have had a little bit better of a throw. Kind of makes up for it on that one. Maybe we just go with the draw, and if we don't pick it up, we'll kick the field goal. Make it a 3-possession game. I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. Our center is injured. Okay, well, that's not good. I've been really embarrassed if I missed a field goal from that close. Not that I haven't before, but maybe we just go 2 clock here. I don't know. We haven't yet, but I think we do. I mean, we're up 3 scores. It's just 2 clock. I mean, maybe throw the ball. That would be nice if Jamie Joy would have actually thrown the ball there. Had a couple of opportunities. We'll just punt. It's fine. It's 10-20, 27-10. So. UAB scoring though, 27-17 now. So. Looks like they're trying to come back. It's going to be Chickaloo though. All the way down to the 34-yard line. Hand off to Marigo. So it's going to take us to the end of the third. And if you're watching, or you're watching the video that gets posted after the stream, you can now become a channel member for 99 cents a month, and there will be some member-only shorts. You get early access to videos once we actually start having some channel members. I haven't really done that yet, but we don't really have. I've only really got 1 member. But we'll start doing the early access to videos here. As Rashid makes a catch. And then we'll start some member only shorts soon. Maybe I'll have some teams that I don't usually play as with some highlights. And maybe I'll turn kicking sliders up all the way or something. Kick like a 70-yard field goal in Madden. Might do something weird, but okay. Field goal here makes it a 2-touchdown game. I don't really see anybody open there. That one's picked off. That's not my fault. You know, with it being coach mode, that's actually not my fault. So, looks like we got the ball back immediately, though. Looks like they probably turned the ball up. Okay, I mean, should still have chew clock on. We do. I would prefer to just take as much time off the clock as possible here. That'll take us to the 2-minute. The 2-minute timeout. They call it a warning in the game, but like in real life, they've told them not to call it a warning. I'm wondering if the NFL has 2-minute warning trademarked, which wouldn't surprise me if they did, because like in Canadian football, they have a it's a 3-minute warning. So it's quite possible the NFL has 2-minute warning trademarked, because we run that in for a touchdown. And that should put the game away. We're going to get the ball back. Not going to matter too much here. It's 34-17. We'll audible to a pass because I don't know why not. It's incomplete. Okay. We'll just run the ball. It's fine. Margot's going to take off, though, and take it to the 45. He's pretty hurt. He's playing pretty hurt. That wear and tear definitely catching up with him. I also now have it where you can do super chats if you're interested in that, which I don't feel like you would need to, because there's not really anybody in the chat right now. But that's the end of the game. Okay, we beat UAB. 21 points in the second quarter really did it. So we could look at the stats here. We'll mostly look at our stats. 400 yards passing for Jamie Joy, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Margot's with a touchdown. Mallory with a touchdown. Margot's also had 77 yards rushing on 16 carries. Not a bad game. Chickaloo 197 and 2 touchdowns. Did have a drop as well. James with 55. Pease with 59. Skaggs with 56. Only 3 catches for 32 for Rashid, but he played all right. And then Bajent had a drop. Didn't have any catches. Allowed 3 sacks. Defensively, which we obviously don't see. We're not playing the defense, but looks like 4 total sacks. A couple of tackles for loss. No interceptions. No forced fumbles. Just came out and did what we needed to do for the most part. Didn't really need anything too big on defense, so just kind of did enough. Got some stops there. Championship contender rating hasn't really gone up. Chickaloo wins player of the week. We're into the bye week now, and if our championship contender rating hasn't really gone up, it's not good. Looks like we fell behind on a couple of these guys because I think Bayer here we were way ahead on, and now looks like he's finally got some other offers. So, let's go send the house. Corbin, we can schedule him for a visit too. Let's bring him in week 6 against Middle Tennessee. Playing time is an A+ for sure. We're kind of all in on Corbin. Let's not do that. Let's not, because it definitely took the points off of Hayward, or we just didn't have points on Hayward. I don't know, but we gotta get some points on him because we are leading on him. We're going after a lot of 5-star guys. Not all of them are particularly interested, but you know, some of them it looks like we could actually get. We're not gonna get DeMarcus Bohanna. He's going to Florida State. We are leading on this 5-star corner here. Larry Coker. We're leading on him by a lot. Not by a lot, but like he's really close to committing. We'll see if we get him this week. It's our bye week, so chance we get him? No. Gonna fall. We're still leading on him though. Some of these guys we're falling behind on. We're up to B championship contender though, so but it looks like Daniel's going somewhere else, and then I think Demeret had we can schedule a visit. We'll just schedule him in the bye week. We could do coach prestige maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Coach prestige is a B. I mean, that's probably fine. Kennedy going to Florida. Duvall. Some of these guys are going to Florida. Florida School. Steed here. Put 5 more hours on. Or couldn't we just? I don't think we actually have enough to send the house, do we? No, we don't. Okay. Anybody else we can throw 5 more hours on? Anybody we're really close on? Larry Coker, we dropped off on a lot. Like, he was so close. What we could do is we could take off the social media thing and we could DM the player. He was close. So obviously there's something here. He decided he doesn't like. But we're going to take on Middle Tennessee. They're obviously a little better than UAB is. And of course, we're in the Pac-12. We have a rebuilt Pac-12 in this series, so kind of my favorite thing. We're on offense here. Looks like we came up with a stop. Looks like maybe they punted it for a touchback since we have it at the 20. Jamie Joy throws a pick. It's going to be ran back for a touchdown. He always seems to throw a pick 6. And it's not always at the worst time. Like, I would say at the worst time, but it's not always. Like, at the beginning of the game, like, I would argue is one of, if you're going to throw a pick 6, like, you have plenty of time to make up for it if you throw it at the beginning of the game. I would say the end of the game is probably the worst time to throw back 6. You're not going to have time to make up for it at all. We could go all goes here. We'll probably end up getting sacked, but you know, if somebody gets open, maybe Jamie Joy finds him. We do get sacked though, so. Punt the ball back to Middle Tennessee here. It's going to bounce on the sideline and go all the way to the 31. Our defense has become pretty good. I mean, I know we don't show the defense. We usually just simulate it. We always simulate it. We're at the point where the defense is really doing well against teams in the conference. Played some non-conference games at the beginning of the year, I know. It's ranked teams, and they weren't quite ready for that. We're struggling on offense here, though, a little bit. Get the ball back here. Let's see. Play action, double post, maybe. We usually get the ball out a little quicker on this play. There's Peas with a catch. Was that the first completion of the game? It might have been. He had a guy open, and the tight end was open. He just didn't throw it. Okay. Go play action jet sweep here. It's a bad idea. Oh, that's picked off. Okay. And Middle Tennessee scored. So it is 14-0 here. And Jamie Joy's gone cold. Okay, well, that's the end of the first. That is not what we want to see. I don't know what we're going to do if we go down 21-0, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We're going to get sacked, though, so it's going to have to be another punt here. Out at the 47, not the best punt. Looks like we probably just got the ball back here, yeah. Let's put a little drive together here. Let's see what we can do. There's the throw to James. He's gonna lose a yard. We haven't really run the ball too much. There's Mara goes with a run right up the middle there. Here's an RPO. James with the catch. Fighting to try to get to the 50. There's a handoff on the RPO. Looking underneath for Peas. Got the first down. Jimmy Joy still cold here. Throwing it underneath to Skaggs. He's going to get 5. Maybe we just run the ball here on 2nd and 5. We could go read option here. We know in coach mode, they usually just hand it off to the running back on the read option. So that's exactly what he does. And we have a first down. Over the middle for Pease. He's got another first down. Jamie Joy, of course, has thrown 2 interceptions. There's a throw to the end zone. That one's knocked down, so. Would I take a field goal here? I would be very hesitant to, but I think we have to come away with some kind of points. So if all we can come away with is a field goal, we have to make sure we make the field goal. That one's knocked down again. We'll take the field goal. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but field goal's good. And we get on the board. Excellent field position to start here at the 44. Still 14-3. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Over the middle for Rashid. He actually hangs on there. Throw for Pease again. He's handled quite a bit of the load in this game. Has a lot of catches so far. There's over the middle for James, and he's got a touchdown. Right back in this game now. And there's 1 second left. It's 17-10. Just a short completion there, and that's going to take us to the half. Okay. It's 17-10. We really just need to score on this drive, tie the game up. Let's run here on 2nd and 6. Get Margos out there. Just hand it to him. Apparently have no gain. Okay. Get Skaggs coming across the middle here on the crossing route. We're going to get hit, and it's incomplete. Okay. Well, I guess we'll punt the ball. That's a better punt than the last couple. Although he's going to catch it off the bounce and get it to 39. And now Middle Tennessee's up 24-10. Defense not holding up quite as well. And we're sacked immediately. Not immediately, but we just hold on to the ball way too long there, so. Looking deep for Chickaloo. He catches up to it, and he's going to have a touchdown. Gets it back to a 1-possession game. Was a little worried he overthrew it there, but And now it looks like the defense may have gotten a turnover. And we have a chance here to tie the game up. Couple of handoffs to the running back there. Mara goes. He's going to get it again. Can't quite take it for a first down. And we're going to give it to him a fourth time here with a direct snap. It looks like he got there. Would have liked him to just take that right across the line of scrimmage, but there's underneath to Chickaloo. He's going to get hit several times there, but does have a gain of 8. Give it to Margos here again on read option. I've never seen the quarterback keep that. Is it going to be a fumble? He fumbled the ball. Okay. Well, that was our chance to tie the game at that point. We've got it again here. But we're back on the other side of the field here. That was a nice throw. Is it Chickaloo on the catch? Getting us out to the 40? Looking deep. He's caught by Pease, and Pease has a touchdown. And we'll tie the game with the extra point. And it looks like maybe Middle Tennessee stalled out there, so 4 minutes to go here. Tie game. We get it to Pease again. He's got us out past midfield. 3 touchdowns for Jamie Joy today. Does have the 2 interceptions, but those came fairly early in the game. There's James again. He's going to get 7 more. There's a handoff. Not really anything going there. Go back to the double slants maybe. If we can pick up a first down here, we might be able to just run this clock pretty low. Let's actually look to go chew clock here. We could run this clock pretty low. If we can pick up, I'd feel a lot better about a field goal if we could pick up another maybe 10 yards or so. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just go quick slants here. It's a first down. I like where we're at here for a field goal too. Game-winning field goal. Could be okay. They're going to start calling timeouts, though. So a first down here would help tremendously. Margot's going to take it for 3rd and 4. Hopefully he can pick up a first down here. If not, honestly, I might think about going for this, but I think we've got to take the field. We got to take the field goal. Got to give us the lead. Field goal's good. Okay. They drove down and did something, I think. They tied it up. Okay. 13 seconds to go here. Jamie Joy just throwing that one underneath. To Peas. We got a couple of timeouts. Go Hail Mary here. He got hit as he threw it, but we're going to send Chikaloo on just a fade here. Instead of moving him more towards the middle of the field. Again, we got hit as we throw. It's going to go into overtime. Okay. I don't like the idea of playing overtime against Middle Tennessee, but it's what's going to happen. So I guess we will see how it goes. They're going to win the toss. What are they going to select here? They're going to play defense first. I mean, whatever. We'll just have to come out and score. I just can't have any turnovers. And we got to have a touchdown here. There's a gain of 3. Good play action, power O here. Looking to the end zone. It's caught by Rashid for a touchdown on the second play of overtime. It looks like they may have scored. Looks like they scored in both opportunities in overtime. Oh, knockdown. Why do they have us going all goes here? Like we could call another play. But it's gonna be Peas with the catch. I'm not simulating the 2-point try here. We are not simulating the 2-point try. Gotta get something here. We're gonna get sacked, we're gonna lose the game. Okay. That's rough. That's a rough loss to Middle Tennessee. I mean, comes down to the 2-point try and double overtime, so. Puts us at 3-3. Luckily, that was a non-conference game. So we're going to get 4-star wide receiver Channing Miners. A bunch of these other guys have already committed to other schools. We've gone back down to a C+ and championship contender. Tucker Pease with 10 catches for 178 yards wins player of the week. We've got another bye week here. Cheeseman committing somewhere else. Demerat's locked us out for his deal breaker. Could still get Sal Bayer. Could still get Sal Bayer. We can't bring him in for a visit until could maybe sell pro potential. I mean, he's a 5-star guy. He's obviously good. We actually could just throw more hours on him since we're leading on him here. Daniel's gonna go to Georgia. Corbin gonna go to Texas. Hayward's locked us out, and we're not leading on him anyway, so it's not like we have a real chance to get back into it. But Glowinski here, we do have a real chance of getting. We can bring him in for a visit against UMass. Is there anything he actually likes? Pro potential, maybe? It's a B minus. So it's not going to change between now and then. We can put 80 hours on him. He would visit us before he visits Georgia and Clemson, so maybe that'll help. He came in for a visit against Middle Tennessee, didn't he? Okay, and a lot of these guys are just committing elsewhere. Carl Bean, we're pretty far behind on. Maybe just throw a few extra points on him. I doubt we can catch up. Steed, though, I think now we could go send the house. Unless we want to just take off all of our points to schedule a visit. Which I don't know that that would be better, but we could maybe hard sell him. Let's try that. Let's hard sell. Because he does actually like some things about Full Sail here. Can we do playing proximity to home playing style and pro potential would be nice. Is that a thing? It is, because that's an A and 2 B minuses. And he's a defensive end. He's pretty good. He's got 82 power moves, 81 speed, 88 strength. Maybe not the best awareness. It's only 69, but. And then we could probably like throw 10 more points on him. Myers, we're not gonna get. Oldman, we're not gonna get. Silvestro, we're not gonna get. Really, Channing Miners is kind of the only commit we have right now. Josh Hand, we're not gonna get. He's already verbally committed somewhere else. Demarat. We keep falling behind on championship contender. We're just gonna take him off the board. Let's see who we can add to the board. Anybody? There's a 4-star corner that's interested. As well as a quarterback. That looks like he has nowhere to go at the moment. Another quarterback with no offers. These guys are all committed, or I still saw somebody there open to corner. Well, we're gonna have to offer these guys I've just added to the board scholarships, or else I can immediately lose that one. There's a running back. We do have a few hours left here, though. This guy's locked us out. Larry Coker is another guy I do want to throw a few more hours on. And that leaves us just enough to offer everyone we just added to the board scholarships. Some of these guys are actually close to committing elsewhere, but a couple of them don't have that many offers. So we'll see if that does any good. Maybe not, but championship contenders back to a C+. We got a Pac-12 game now. We look at our recruiting again here. Sal Bayer, we are leading on once again. Jimmy Casey has committed to USC. Okay. And Irving's locked us out. Carl Bean's going to Middle Tennessee. We're close on Gawinski. We are close. Georgia might get him though. Larry Coker here. We're going to end up sending the house on him. We're also going to bring him in for a visit week 9. And we're just going to hope he likes proximity to home. Because there's clearly nothing else that he likes at all. So we'll throw 80 points on him. Wrong button. Okay. These are the guys. Some of these guys are guys we just added to the board. He has no offers from anybody. This guy's locked us out though. So has Raymond Clancy. Okay. Don't have a lot of guys on our board. We have a couple of commits so far. A couple of 4 stars. Still hoping to get a 5-star commit here. We can get Golowinski and Bayer. We'll have 2 5-stars. And then we could end up possibly with 3 if we can get Larry Coker. But it's going to be difficult. And then Tyler Gash here, I don't think we're going to be able to catch up on. Throw an extra 5 points on him. We can change this from DM player. Actually, no, we can't. Never mind. Who can we just throw an extra 10 points, extra 5 points on? Afa Tuolu. Okay, we're gonna take on Minnesota here. This is a conference game now. And real quick, if we look, we are undefeated in conference play. We've only lost non-conference games. So great opportunity here to just come out and get a conference win. If we win the conference, that would go a long way in making our school look a little better, as I've accidentally skipped the moment. But it would make our school look better for a lot of these recruits coming in. It's 3-0, as we accidentally skipped the last moment, but it's okay. Didn't really seem to affect a whole lot. Would have liked him to pick up a block there. Who hits seam here? Maybe James or Rashid up the seam would be nice. Just gonna throw it out to Pease. He'll get a couple. 3rd and 7. Would like a first down here, but can't guarantee anything in coach mode. He's just hanging on to it. Finally gonna throw an interception. Jamie Joy gonna come up and make the tackle. You shouldn't be that fired up about making a tackle after you throw a pick. I mean, playing at Minnesota too, that makes this tough. Jamie Joy getting a sack there. Just gonna hand that one off for a loss of 1. I guess we could go all goes. All goes sometimes works. It's a third of Rashid up the seam. And he's got a first down. So, you know, sometimes we don't actually stand there for 20 seconds and take a sack. There's a handoff. Seems like a lot of these teams that were, you know, like Big Ten teams or are, you know, teams that were in bigger conferences, it seems like they're harder to run the ball against. Seems like they just have really big defensive lines sometimes. That one could have been picked off. We'll punt here. Minnesota actually not having a bad year. They were one of the not as good teams in the conference last year. They were kind of terrible, but they're 4-2. So I don't know what happened there. There was a lot going on with that. They kicked a field goal. Okay. There's one over the middle for Rashid. It's 6-0. A touchdown gives us the lead, though. So just gonna throw that one out for James. I don't like this play. I don't like it at all. Let's just go curl flats, maybe. I don't know. It's 4th and inches. Okay. We're going for this on a 4th and inches here. It's probably going to be Rashid on the crossing route. And it is. He's going to get us all the way down inside the 40 to the 38. So definitely a good decision there. Another throw to James. He's having a good game. Picks up nearly 10. Or throw the end zone. And it's dropped nearly 4 guys there on defense, so not surprised he dropped that, but would have been a pretty impressive catch. That's a pick. What are we doing? Why are we throwing that? Okay. Got the ball back at the 26. There's James with another catch, another first down. Would love to score here before the end of the quarter. Even a field goal, just to put some points on the board would be okay. Would love a touchdown. I would just take some points. At this point, we've thrown 2 interceptions. We've had a couple of drives where we look good moving down the field. And then we just turned it over. So there's Rashid with another first down. He's got 4 catches for 64 yards so far. So play action double post here. There's a catch by Pease. He gets us down to the 1. Let's see if we can punch this in with the running back. Jamie George is going to hand it off, and that's a loss of 2. Okay. I'm going to try it through the air this time. Is Chigaloo going to drop it? Hand it off on the RPO. We get to the 1. They want us to go for it. We're going to go the direct snap to Mallory, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. On the direct snap to the running back. Gives us the lead. And we're going to get the ball back here before the end of the half. Chance to go up. I mean, we could score a touchdown and kick the extra point here. It'd still be a one possession game. Because they could, you know, then go for two. Chance to go up by at least 8 points here. Or if we kick a field goal, you know, 4. It's just a chance to get some points on the board. That's all I'm saying. As we are moving right down the field. James is having a great game. P's having a good game too, as that one's picked off. That's the third interception for Jamie Joy. We're going to send Chickaloo deep here. Not a post, though. How about a fade? There's a third or a shade. Okay. Let's hurry up to the line here. And there's the throw to Chickaloo. Touchdown, just like we drew it up. Get picked off, they punt, and then we come down and score. You can kind of tell from this team that we are not, maybe not ready to compete with some of the better teams in college football, but we're definitely ready to compete within our conference. So. That one's picked off again. Still 14-6 though. Maybe we should go chew clock. I don't know. We're gonna get sacked there. Okay. All goes. We could try all goes. Sometimes it's very effective. Throw to the tight end. He's got a first down. At this point, maybe we just go chew clock. Mara goes with a nice run, picks up 8. I would never run that wide receiver mid-screen in coach mode. It just seems like a horrible idea. Mara goes, picks up the first down. Screens in coach mode generally are a bad idea. You will get sacked. Another throw to P's over the middle. He's just coming across the field there and got open. Nobody really ran with him. We'll run one more play here and take this to the fourth quarter. Doesn't really matter what we pick here because we're just going to run out the rest of the clock on the quarter. Okay. Another handoff gets us to 3rd and inches. Fourth and 1. Well, we could go for this. This play works a lot of the time. And it's going to work here. It's going to be Peas with a nice catch. All the way down to the 8-yard line. 4 interceptions today for James Ball. And yet we have a 14-6 lead. I think that says a lot about our defense as that one's picked. That's 5 interceptions. And it looks like they may have stalled out there because we have the ball back. Still 14-6. We're a couple of first downs away from coming away with a big conference win here. All goes. For sure all goes right here. Just get the first down. It's going to be Chickaloo. And he's going to have more than the first down. He's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. That may have put the game away. We'll get the ball back at the 34. 21-6. We're just going to be running the ball the rest of the way here. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Another handoff from Mallory here. He gets us a first down. Minnesota actually using their timeouts. Go with a counter, but we're going to go to the wide side of the field here. And cut it back the other way. End up with nothing, but Minnesota's down to 1 timeout now. They're going to take it there. Let's go with just a draw here. And fourth and 1. I mean, we could go for this. Does it really matter? We're 21-6. Even if we don't get it, they're out of timeouts. And we're going to pick up the first down. We can now proceed to take a knee and run out the rest of the clock. Oh, and my controller batteries are low. Okay, cool. I might have other batteries. I think I've maybe got 2 more batteries there at least. So, hopefully. Anyway, I know I need to pick up some more batteries at some point. So, 23 for 35, 382 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 picks. somehow was enough to win the game. 12 rushes for 34 yards. Mallory had 7 carries for 23. Receiving, it wasn't all Chickaloo today, but he had the 2 touchdowns. Rashid with 97 yards. James with 6 catches. Did only have 42 yards, though, but he had a decent amount of catches today. 2.5 sacks for James Washington at D-tackle. No interceptions. Did have a forced fumble by Warren DeVoe there, but it was not recovered. But we played well. Played pretty well in that game, I would say. Other than the 5 interceptions, I guess. I mean, that was bad. But we got UMass. Chickaloo winning player of the week in the Pac-12. We've got UMass this week. Bayer committing to Oklahoma. Not what I want to see. And then Tyler Gash committing to Georgia Tech. I mean, I could leave some of these guys on the board. And, you know, maybe they flip at the end of the season, but that's not likely. Dakota Rowland here, who is a little bit of a bust at center, but is still, you know, pretty good. We're trying to go after him. We're leading on Larry Coker. This guy just committed somewhere else. We've got like 8 guys on the board. It's not going to be a big class, I don't think. We could maybe look to add some guys. Got a couple of 3 stars. A bunch of safeties. There's some quarterbacks. That's a 2-star running back. I'm not adding a 2-star running back to the board. 3-star corner. There's a couple of punters that might be interested. Now, the difference with these 3-star guys is I am going to make sure to fully scout them before going after them. This guy's a gem. We'll throw like 15 points on him. He has no other offers. I mean, is the punter good? 77 accuracy. So I mean, he's not bad. This is a junior college guy. And usually the junior college guys are pretty good. You just, you know, get them nearly as long. There's just another gem 3-star. Again, he's got like no offers, so we're kind of ahead. He's a bit of a bust. I don't know. But we've got UMass here. This is a Pac-12 game. This is a conference game, UMass. Go play offense as always. Let's jump into things here against UMass. And we are backed up as 2. We'll hand it off. Gonna pick up a block. Not pick up a block. It's a gain of 17 though. Mallory with a carry there. Picks up another decent gain. Juan Mallory having a game so far on the first 2 carries. No play action here. That was bad. Okay. Skaggs gets us to 4th and 2. I'm going to go for this. Set the tone early here. Go inside zone. That's not going to work. Skaggs breaking a tackle there after making the catch. Gore's out there. He hasn't been getting as much playing time. But he just made a nice catch for 8 yards. And Gore out there again. Mallory making the catch though. James gonna lose a yard. Throw into the end zone is picked off. What are we doing? Jamie Joy just always throwing the interceptions. It seems like he's always throwing interceptions and we're just always in the process of trying to make up for the fact that he has thrown an interception. We're always just trying to, you know. There's another one. We actually make a tackle there instead of letting it be a pick six. But UMass did score a touchdown. I'm going no huddle here. We're going to go all goes. Well, no, we're not, because it's the end of the first quarter. Somehow I didn't catch that. Somehow he gets that one away to James. And that's a completion. There's a throw to Chickaloo. He has us down inside the 5. We're 4-3 on the season. We have not lost a conference game yet. Mallory with a catch, getting us to the 2. Maybe we just give this to Mallory. It's actually going to be Mills in there. Get the fullback in there as well. That's nice blocking. That's right up the middle for a touchdown. We're running out of time in the second half here. 3:45 to go. Try to get that one to James. Wasn't much there. Really wasn't much there. Gonna throw to Pease. He's gonna get us to 3rd and 5. Hopefully we can pick up the first down here. But we can't because we're gonna get sacked. Okay. We'll punt. I mean, we're not gonna go for it on 4th and 12 with the game tied. Get the ball right back. The 9-yard line, though. Okay. That one's incomplete. Just not a great throw. Uncharacteristically bad throw from Jamie Jordan. I mean, sometimes he makes the wrong decision and just throws a bad pick, but he usually throws the ball well. Let's take this to the 2-minute warning. Actually, let's not. Let's run a play here. And we're sacked. Okay, well, we're going to punt just right after the 2-minute warning. He's going to catch it off the bounce. Okay. And they have the ball at the 32. I mean, I'd be shocked if they don't at least get a field goal. No, they obviously scored a touchdown. So there's a throw to Pease. Let's go no huddle here. Now there's the throw to Chickaloo. And we're going to tie the game with an extra point. We're back down at the 4-yard line again. There's a handoff to Mallory. Gets us to the 5. I mean, if we could pick up a first down here, I would think about trying to take a shot down the field. If we get a first down here, I'll call timeout. And then we can maybe think about taking a shot. Eight seconds to go. Game's tied. Let's see what we can do. Over the middle to James. James is going to make a move. And we have just enough time to call timeout there. It'd be a 51-yard field goal. I don't like the idea of kicking a 51-yard field goal. I think we're just going to try to throw it deep again. James is going to make the catch. He's going to get stopped at the 3-yard line. It was worth a chance. It was... I don't think there's any way we would have made a 50-yard field goal. We need like a really good kicker so that the meter doesn't go so fast if we're trying to kick a 50-yard field goal. We get the ball to start the second half. We've got it at the 25, so tie game. I mean, it's still really anybody's game here. UMass has really only scored when they've got excellent field position, either after a turnover or after a bad punt. So I think we're more in control of this game than they are. But as there's a throw to Rashid down to the 20, all the way down to the 17. Somehow Jamie Joy's able to throw that one out of bounds. I would prefer he didn't turn the ball over here, because we're definitely within field goal range. But that's going to be a touchdown by Gore. And we're going to have the lead here. We can score on this drive here, because we've gotten the ball back. Then I would definitely want to go chew clock, but it's picked off. Jamie Joy just keeps hurting us here with those interceptions. UMass kicked a field goal. Got a first down there. Throw to Rashid. We could maybe try the reverse pass here. We'll have James throwing the ball. Just throws it out of bounds. That's a good decision. Just not allowing himself to get sacked there, so. That one's picked. Okay. UMass didn't score there, so we're gonna go chew clock. So throw to Rashid. He's gonna have a first down. So let's get this into the fourth quarter here. Before Jamie Joy absolutely blows it with a pick six or something. We are going to run a play here. It's going to be a throw to Chickaloo. 400 yards passing, but he's thrown 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. I hand off to Mallory. I didn't like that. I don't know why we ran that. 2nd and 13 now. Here's Chickaloo, gonna get us close to the first down. 3rd and inches. Go RPO alert bubble here, maybe. We're either gonna hand this off to Mallory or we're gonna throw the bubble to James. Just gonna give it to Mallory. He's got a first. From here on out, we should probably always be running it on first down. Go alert bubble again. Actually going to throw the bubble this time. James giving us another first down. And again, I think we should be running the ball on first down. We should be trying to eat away at the clock. Mallory going to take another handoff for 5. Oh. We could maybe go speed option here. Jamie Joy going to pitch it to Barnes. Barnes might take it for a touchdown, and he does. And that might have just put this game away. Looks like maybe UMass scored here. They got it to 23-28. They do still have all their timeouts. Mallory going to pick up 3. And after this game, we'll look at some of the, the conference standings, and we'll probably look at the top 25. I think we'll look at, some of that. So P's gonna make the catch there. They're gonna call timeout. He didn't get the first down. We're going to go with a direct snap to Mallory here. And he's got the first. UMass out of timeouts now. And we'll take a knee. That's going to give us another conference victory here. Jamie Joy, player of the game, 429 yards passing. Did have several interceptions, to be fair. Barnes taking that pitch on the speed option was really kind of what sealed the game there. I mean, Jamie Joy. James did have an attempt there. He threw the ball away on the reverse pass. 4 interceptions for Jamie Joy. He's probably going to finish the season with more interceptions than touchdowns. Barnes had a 31-yard carry. Mills had a carry for a touchdown. Mallory, unfortunately, didn't get any touchdowns. James with 8 catches for 126. Chickaloo 6 for 109. Zach Gore had a touchdown. Sheed had 4 for 75. Pease had several nice catches. Defensively, obviously, We simulate the defense, but 3 tackles for loss, a sack, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. Didn't really do anything too outstanding on defense, I guess. Play at least a couple of more games here. It's only 10 o'clock. Would like to finish up streaming by noon. We're going to get Dakota Rowland, the 4-star center, and we're going to get the 5-star corner, Larry Coker. Okay. Leading on some of these 3 stars that we just added to the board as well. I'm going to probably need them to fill out the class. We're going to take on Sam Houston. We're actually going to have a lot more hours now. We're not going to get Glowinski. He's going to commit to Georgia. We got Steed. I must have missed that. Did I miss the fact that we got Steed? Well, we did get him. Put another 4-star here that we're pretty far behind on. We can schedule a visit. He likes campus lifestyle, which is something we're actually decent at. So. We'll send the house, we'll contact friends and family, and we'll search social media. He's a 4-star corner. I'm hoping he's good. There's also this 4-star quarterback, Harvey Prince, who we've been kind of neglecting putting points on. I want to know if he's good. Like, he's a field general, 92 throw power. His deep accuracy is only 76. He's looking at, is that Iowa State there? These guys we just added to the board. .76 speed, 76 power moves. Not a bad player. But if I throw just a few points on him, we can probably get him. Oh, we got an instant commit from... Apparently, I accidentally added a 1-star to the board. Now we can't even scout him. Okay. Instant commit. We got a gem scrambler in Danny Sampson. 93 throw power. 86 speed. I don't know. He might be all right. Let's put like 30 points on him. I want to get the punter. Bernie Canaday is a 4-star quarterback who hasn't committed anywhere yet. Most of the 4-stars are already committed. Like it's far too late to be bringing in 4-stars, but you know, there are some 3-star guys. So wide receiver, a couple of punters, athlete who looks like a quarterback, wide receiver, corner, even a kicker, right guard. There's some guys that we could possibly bring in. We're gonna end up with that 1-star too that just committed. Go through and offer some of these guys scholarships. We're not gonna have enough for everybody this week, but it's okay. We're gonna take on Sam Houston here. I also said we were gonna look at. Let's look at the rest of our schedule first. We obviously lost to Texas Tech. We got beat badly by Colorado. And then we won 3 in a row against Louisiana Tech, a apparently bad Florida Atlantic team who's 1-7 on the year. And then we started this stream with beating UAB. Lost in double overtime to Middle Tennessee State, which is a non-conference game. Then we beat Minnesota and UMass. We've got Sam Houston, UTSA, Utah State, and New Mexico State left, which are all Pac-12 games. And we should really have no trouble winning all of those. Here's the top 25. We got Alabama at 16, USC at 12, Ohio State's at 4 at 7-1. Florida State 6-2. Florida State is number 5. And Texas 9-0, number 1. California 8-0 on the season, ranked number 2. Okay. Well, I mean, if they were 8-0, you would think they'd be number 2. Got nobody for the Heisman on our team. Award watch lists. Anybody? Player of the year, head coach of the year, best quarterback, best defensive player. Chickaloo is in the running for best receiver. Okay. I doubt we're going to have anybody else. Bowl projections. Who do they have us projected to play? They don't even have us in the bowl projections. Okay. Right now it'd be Houston, California, Nebraska, Florida State, Florida, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Ohio State, Oregon, SMU, Texas, and Memphis in the college football playoffs. So we're 5-3. We're taking on Sam Houston. Win here gets us bowl eligible. We actually beat Middle Tennessee in our bowl game last year, which is, if we hadn't thrown so many interceptions in that game, we probably would have beat them again this year. Go super sim. We'll go play offense. See what we can do here. We could start out with the reverse pass. Might be kind of risky, but of course we're playing at Sam Houston here. Just to throw out of bounds. Okay. Playing at Sam Houston. This is a Pac-12 game. Full Sail University and Sam Houston, both in the Pac-12. Chickaloo fighting for a first down there. They're 3-5. We're 5-3. Looking to avoid going 5-4. Trying to go 6-3. Would be ideal. I was going to look at the conference standings too. I probably should have. But I know we're undefeated in conference play. So we should be at the top of our division. Dropping way back there to throw that one to James, but he's able to hang on, so it's 3rd and 2 now. Or throw to Pease. That's Tucker, 3rd. 2. 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 3rd The throw to Chickaloo. He's going to get tackled and flipped into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Start at the 31-yard line here. Jamie Joy on fire. Throws it to Pease. He's going to get 6 yards. Mallory with a carry. He gets a first down. And we are probably at a point here where there's not a whole lot of real players, active in college football in the game. And we're a couple of seasons in, so. That one could have been picked. Okay. Over the middle to Chickaloo. He's got a first down. Would kind of like to just blow out the Sam Houston here. Would be nice. Gore with a catch. I feel like Zach Gore doesn't get onto the field very often. He is on the team. I think he's wide receiver 4. I don't know. Might be wide receiver 4. I know we got Chickaloo there. We got James. We usually end up with more tight ends on the field, I think. Maybe he's only wide receiver 3. Sheed with a catch. Gets us down to the 4-yard line here. Because we're not having any trouble with Sam Houston in this game. Mallory trying to take that one. Doesn't really get anything. So 3rd and 3 here. Into the end zone. That's a touchdown. We're going to take over here at the 31. Up 14-0 here. Looking deep there for Chickaloo. And he's got a touchdown. That's going to make it 21-0. Not having any trouble here with Sam Houston. Tried to look deep again there, but just really needed a little bit of a deeper pass, I think. Jamie Joy actually having a really good game for once and not throwing a ton of interceptions. See what happens when he plays well, which is not often. He usually has some sort of a mistake that he's made. Threw a ton of interceptions in the last game. There's again a 9 from Chickaloo. We should be well on our way to being 6-3 on the season. James with the catch there. And we're not yet at the point where we're going to be, in the college football playoff or anything, but I mean, I guess we could be if we were ranked higher and we won the conference, but I don't think with 3 losses with our schedule, we're going to be ranked even if we do win the Pac-12. So probably pretty unlikely, but we should It's about 10:30 right now. We should be able to get through the rest of the season here before it's actually time for college football to start for today. Don't really want to play during when college football is actually going on. Probably going to post some shorts throughout the day, I would think. You know, once again, if you're watching this later or whatever, or if you're in the stream right now, you can become a channel member for just 99 cents a month to get some extra perks. You get a little badge next to your name and get some emotes that you can use. And, you know, some other stuff. Early access to videos, that's going to be a thing. Pretty soon for all the videos, I think. Or at least... That's a fumble. Is that actually a fumble? Okay, that was actually a fumble. They just ended up with 2 field goals. I don't know if I want to bother trying to come down the field. We're up 28-6. Let's not just do something stupid here, like throw an interception. There's a deep throw to Chickaloo. It's overthrown. I thought he might have had that, but there was some pressure on the quarterback. Also, you can get member-only shorts, which I think I'm going to start doing real soon. Might just hop into a dynasty or a franchise in Madden. We're not punting here. Like, might just hop into a dynasty or a franchise in Madden and get some nice clips randomly, like a team I don't normally play with. We got to go all goes here before I can have any time. Yeah, we do actually get the throw. I mean, that doesn't matter. That's just going to... But, you know, if you want to be a channel member, there's also another tier for $3.99. But you can do either one. If that's something you're interested in, you don't feel like you have to. The best way to support the channel is always to just subscribe and watch some videos. If you want to support the channel, just watch another video. Still looking to get just enough watch time to make money on the ad revenue. So hopefully that's going to be pretty soon. 28-6 here. I mean, we could probably just already go chew clock. We're going to get sacked. Okay. I think I am going to go chew clock here. We'll hand this off on 2nd and 17. Get that sack yardage back. Okay. Just going to try to run some clock here. Chickaloo with a catch. Oh. Jamie Joy is going to get sacked again. Second and 20 then. Throws to James. He'll get about 4. Please throw the ball, Jamie Joy. He's going to get sacked. We'll punt, I guess. It's going to take a bounce. Down to the 39. Okay. Sam Houston did score a touchdown, and they looks like they went for 2. So they have 14 now. It is now a 2-possession game. We're still going chew clock. We're going to take this to the end of the third. And 2nd and 6, let's go RPO, read Y flat. Hopefully this is a throw to Rashid. And hopefully he has decent yards too. He's going to pick up some nice blocks down the field. He's down to the 40. I think we definitely should be running the ball on first down. Keep the clock moving. Mallory going to get 7. Let's go speed option to the wide side of the field here. Jamie Joy with a pitch to Mallory. And Mallory's going to take it. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Second game in a row, I think we took a speed option for a touchdown. That was the last game. And looks like they just came down and scored immediately. Still a 14-point game, though, and we are at the 44, so I'm assuming they kicked an onside kick here. A little swing pass to James. I'll end up with 4. Still going chew clock here. After Chickaloo picked up that last first down. It's going to make it much harder here for Sam Houston. Can just take it to the 2-minute warning. They're going to start using their timeouts, though. Mallory going to pick up a first down. Juan Mallory with, what, 80 yards rushing in this game? We'll take another timeout there. They are now out of timeouts. And Juan Mallory here. Getting us to 3rd and 3. I think we just handed off again. If we don't pick this up, maybe we just kick the field goal. I think we do. I think we just kick the field goal. We'll run the clock down. We'll kick the field goal. Maybe we'll run it down and take a timeout. Because this would make it a 3-possession game. If we go for it and we don't get it, hypothetically could get down the field, score, kick an onside kick and recover it and score again. But it's pretty unlikely. But if we kick the field goal, we make the field goal. And then it's a 3-possession game. That might be a missed field goal. We missed the field goal. Okay. I hit the button way too soon. That was bad. We're still going to win the game. Still 35-21. But I mean, look at this. Look at these stats from Sam Houston. 1 touchdown.
14 for 25.